In Aquatic Ruin Zone, there is this big, I don't even know what this is, just a big layer of leaves. And as you can see, it's flat. You move and it's just flat. However, buried in the code is some very old logic that predates, I think, the Simon Way prototype that makes it do this. As you can see, it scrolls in three layers, and unfortunately, it doesn't look very good. I imagine this scrolling predates the artwork that's currently being used for these leaves, because as you can see, it's just kind of chopped off at the bottom. It looks much better in the top, but still, there's also another issue. If you scroll enough, you'll see the art just kind of corrupts a little. It's to do with how the game streams art assets, streams background data to the graphics of the video chip. But yeah, so this is just a thing that exists. It's neat. I wish it could have been implemented properly and had appropriate graphics made for it, because I think it's nice. Anyway, I'm wondering what this is, how I found it, like, how does it work? Well, you see, it's all in Aquatic Ruin Zone's background scrolling code. In the Sonic 2 assembly, it's called Software Scroll Aquatic Ruin Zone. And if you scroll down, you'll find the responsible code. You see, the way it works is each part of the level, each part of the background, is broken down into chunks. 16 lines each. There's just these big rows that are 16 lines thick, and each one gets its own scroll value. You can see this in the background right here, where it's scrolled in blocks. The same applies to this. Or should I say the same applies to this? There you go. Actually, no, sorry. I just double checked. I'm thinking of a different zone. But the basic gist of it's still there. The background is broken into big rows. In this zone, they're of arbitrary sizes, not 16 lines, but still. And each one is scrolled independently. Now, the code for this is in SW scroll Rs, the software scroll code. Now, each section has a value written to it that represents that block's, that row's scroll. And as you can see here, as I've documented this a few years ago actually, yeah, these two variables right here correspond to these two rows, the one above and the one below the plants, whatever you call these flipping things. So they're written to. This is how the code does it. So why is it flat in the final game? Why has it been flat since the Simon Y prototype? Well, if you scroll down, just restore this, I commented it out earlier, these two lines overwrite them with the exact same values as the middle part. So you have 0, this is, you can't see it, but this is a 0 for the top, 2 for the middle, 4 for the bottom. And yeah, so the code for this scrolling is still there, but it is essentially nulled out by just being contradicted, whatever you want to call it, later on. But yeah, I haven't seen this anywhere on TCRF or anything like that. It seems no one knows that this is here. Well, I mean, I do, and well, now hopefully you do too.